Hey man, them motherfuckers come out like
There's
that.
a turkey on the table. We
We ain't waiting for the camera.
When the turkey's on the table, buddy, we gonna slice her up.
Hey, that part is true. You can't let that shit sit still. You're like, y'all get it while it's hot. Now, walk through buff turkey, what it meant to you guys, what you learned, and why that's such a good bottle.
I said it before and I'll say it again. Buff Turkey is the generational whiskey of our time thus far. I haven't found anything that's more unique, more profound, more one and done, more all these things that makes a time in history important. And it was Buff Turkey.
And these single barrels are just so damn good.
And different.
Yeah.
So different.
And for that age, not
Oak out?
not super oaky.
Yeah.
Exactly, bro.
A lot of fruit on there.
It just
Soft.
This works well, man.
What is this one? 114.
Yeah. 114, yeah. They're generational whiskey, and that's what makes them so important to me. Like, you know, our dads have the, you know, gold vein Wellers and the cheesy gold fools, and those had their place in time. But I think this is ours. This is Buff Turkey was our thing.
Yeah, that's why I kind of want to hold on to a couple uncracked just for the next generation, man.
Right.
You know?
For the next generation.
Honestly, like if I die and my kid has it, you know, I would leave it where, look, don't open these, wait for special occasions.
Because guaranteed 20 years from now, whiskey will taste different. It does now. from 20 years.
Exactly.
Right.
Because the environment's different.
Yeah, the terroir, the aging process, all that. The bottling, you know, it's all different. So it imparts different flavors. It makes for a
The
different
water's different. Like all these things all the elements will change, right? So it's always dynamic.
Yeah. So it'd be cool to hold on to one for lineage.
Interesting, man. So, how did you get this chance?
Well, I bought every Buff Turkey that was ever offered to me
Same.
from the blender or elsewhere.
Same. If I can get my hands on a Buff Turkey, and even to this day, I'll still.
Yeah.
More than likely, I'll do some research.
Yeah, I've chilled out on it now because now they're so picked over.
Yeah.
That if you're getting them now, they're either old
Or overpriced.
or they weren't good to begin with.
Or they're overpriced.
Yeah.
Because the ones that people know are great, they're crazy.
But when you see one of these go back into circulation,
Yeah, those are special.
yeah.
The 15s to 16s, man.
They're going anywhere from like $650 to $900 secondary.
And like I said, I was just as excited to bottle kill this with you guys as I would be a B-Tech or an Hero 17 or, you know, William Lou Reller. I mean, it's just as important to me. You know, so that's what I like.
What's your favorite dessert?
Favorite dessert would probably be key lime pie.
You like key lime pie?
It's a good one.
Champ's favorite dessert is key lime pie. Damn, you should have been told me now about that mother.
I don't even like chocolate.
Oh, wow.
You won't like them then. You won't like them brownies then.
It's okay.
Oh, so you'll eat it, but you prefer
Yeah.
you more like
I like
lime.
sour, tart, and that kind of thing. Like
Yeah.
I get overwhelmed by sweetness.
Yeah. So in other words, you like rich, but just a little bit.
Yep.
Otherwise, you like the more citrusy.
I can smell like
tarty.
something that's super sweet and it hurts my teeth. Like,
Well, that's why remember I told you about, you wasn't there, but like one of the veterans got super drunk because they did some moonshine, but it got turned into popsicle. But when I did like this,
moonshine is just
they were like
sugar.
this, hey Trevor, you
shine.
gotta try this moonshine apple pie. I was like this. I said, no, bro, that's too sweet. I said, I'll get a headache.
You
They
get
were like,
sick as a dog.
you just should try it. I said, dude, I'm not fucking stupid. I've been drinking for years. This, now that I know about whiskey neat, I'm not drinking that shit. That dude woke up and when he left that next morning, he goes, fuck that moonshine.
That's right.
Yeah, you were smart.
You get too much sugar.
so the next time I stay here,
Yeah.
I'll bring you some real shine because I'm from a place called Sugar Hill.
Oh,
Real shine is not that. You can drink real shine and it won't take a lot and you won't have a hangover.
Come in a mason jar.
Always.
White lightning.
Actually, if it's real shine, it comes in gallon jugs. You put it in a mason jar to sell it to other people.
By the gallon, by the
So
handle.
out of all the turkeys that you guys purchased and bought, what were your favorite turkey? Like if you had to have only one for the rest of your life, what would be the turkey that you choose?
Grease lightning or man, I really like buck and turkey.
Didn't you pick tallow over grease lightning the other day?
Oh, did I?
He did. We got
Okay, so I have a tallow that's unopened, so I don't really drink it. So no, but I do. I guess tallow.
What was your other one?
I say grease lightning and buck and turkey.
Buck and turkey?
Yeah.
Okay. About you?
Probably turkey tallow.
I like tallow a lot.
Well, let Tim say the Founders is the best.
But like for me,
it's real citrusy.
if I can have one forever, because if I have it forever, I'm gonna share it with a lot of people.
Yeah.
I'm going Kentucky Candyland.
Damn, that's a good one. I didn't get that one either, but I wanted that one.
That one and fruit smoothie are probably my favorite, so I'd have to go
Fruit
fruit smoothie because I finished that one. That was one of the ones I said, Tim, I would never spend $200 on a bottle. And I tell you this, man.
Still that one.
I killed fruit smoothie last
I'm gonna tell you
night.
this. I literally was like this. What happened?
I was like, is 1911 not your favorite?
No.
Interesting. Okay.
Oh, no, I
That
would
wasn't
have drunk it
about
already.
turkey, was it?
Oh, that's
Keep
true.
in mind, I would have
Okay,
drank it already.
That's true.
So like fruit smoothie, I could go to my messages right now because I don't send a lot of photos. But I sent Tim a photo. I'm like, dude, I smacked
We gotta
this
try to
up.
find another fruit smoothie.
Because I'm telling you right now, that bottle, when I tell you, was
Crazy.
serious,
And it was the lowest proof buff turkey that he dropped. The 108.
Yeah, it was super low. And
But
it was a
it-
public
but-
release.
I thought
this is still when I
Candyland was cool because he sent it through.
Sale box.
Yep.
Or,
I didn't have
Yeah, Urban
I didn't have a
Outfitters.
whiskey understanding then. So point is when I looked up, I didn't know what was going on. But I was like, when I tried it, I was like, this. Is this? I don't even like grape juice. Let me be very clear. I don't drink grape juice. I'm not the black dude. Like, oh man, give me that grape juice. That don't happen.
It's great drink.
Hey,
Great pop.
It's purple drink.
They call it a cold drink.
Purple drink.
In New Orleans.
I was close.
You flavor things by color.
there you have
Purple color.
it. So then you go, wow, that's interesting.
Tastes like purple.
All right, give me some more of that.
The point is fruit smoothie is one of the ones where I
Daniel, you don't get here soon. You ain't getting none of this.
Oh shit, he might not even know.
He's like, oh damn.
We'll save that.
Might be the
Be nice.
later of the Viking funeral.
Dude, I just can't get over how good this one is.
Dude, can I ask you guys something too, man? When did you guys learn to enjoy things? Because I'm gonna be candid. This is
Sure,
my
when I
most.
got divorced. No, I'm just kidding. That's terrible.
He's like, I'm just serious.
I'm just for real.
But no, seriously, this is the thing. I'm gonna be candid for 2 seconds. I come from a place of disparity, uncertainty, and even more importantly, people who work to survival. So when you see, I remember first time Tim was like, oh, that's so good to finish. I'm like, what the fuck is this dude talking about? And I'm like, I literally had no capacity to understand how to enjoy anything. Literally. Shit stresses me out. So when I'm seeing you guys enjoy Friends, Eric, when you came over to the coffee thing and you said you've been drinking coffee with some buddies for 15 years.
Yep.
I was like, fuck, dude. I know like one person for 15 years. What the fuck? I mean, I've learned, and even Chance, I've got my hunting buddies, such and such. You know, Jack, who knows Andrew, 20 years. You go, Jimmy and I, we feel like we know each other for 20 years, but you've got some friends. You just came back from a funeral.
Yeah, I know some people like there's people 26 years.
Literally drove to Houston. He's like, man, I don't know if I'll make it back. I said, it's okay. If you don't, we'll do our best. but we love having
Pop
him.
that on y'all.
I know, and I was like, yes, Jimmy's here because he's again a life force. But I don't think that I learned to enjoy anything until you guys and Tim, etc. That's the truth. So even slowing down and getting a second perspective on how to embrace moments like this. Like, believe it or not, I like when it's like just us.
Yeah.
The other people, they come in, that's cool, but I can get us. Me and Tim did something very unique at the Blendery, and when it's a rebel, definitely an educator, and this guy chiming in with this like one-liners, you go, we can get there, guys. Because then you go look online, you say, well, where are these guys at? You got to come watch us. The house gets kind of noisy, so I'm like, oh, this is a perfect night.
It's cool. It's cool too because you kind of see it's a rotation.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody can't make it every Monday, but people definitely make it at least once a month where they're popping in. And some people.
And again, I could show you the time in which Daniel texted me. Like, I appreciate even him considering.
I think he looks forward to it.
When he comes down here, he tries to. He's like, Sheriff, I love the content. I learned something new from you. Him and I have talked in Kentucky. He's like, yo, I feel like I learned something. He asked me a lot of questions. So why'd you do this, or how'd you think about this, or man? So I say, he says, man, Trev, I've been recording. I said, well, you keep at it, man.
He's come a long way.
Well, and here's the deal. I think what it is that smart guys get in rooms with smart other guys that have skill sets that they want to brush up on.
Well, and again,
so it's like surround yourself with people that are going to make you a better whatever you want to do, right?
And so, but like when you look at enjoyment, man, where did you guys learn to enjoy things? Because again, this is new to me, man. Even enjoying the company that we've had, and there's been plenty of times where Jamarcus knows, Jimmy has spoke out loud. And somebody be like, something, like, I said it. I'd be like, I'll walk into the building and go, we don't say, if nobody says nothing, we're not boozing food on Monday. And then Jimmy be like, oh man, you just come over on Monday. I'm like this. I'm like, yo, what are you doing? He's like, I thought you said it was every Monday. I'm like, I guess so, goddammit.
It is now.
but then you look up and there's plenty of times over just even the past year where I was like, dude.
Yeah, because
This is it.
I think he felt like maybe I would putter out. And I'm not the quitting kind.
I mean, same thing with Tim though, because I walked in and I'm like, I'm surprised this white guy, Nick Cannon, is still doing this. He goes, oh, you quit before I do. I'm like, yeah, don't work that way, buddy.
Veracity and tenacity is my middle name.
Yeah, and he. I won't say he was expecting. I think we both had the same expectation.
Steel sharpens steel.
It does. And then Tim goes, and Tim, I love it because I don't even know if we got it on camera. He's just like, I'm not stupid. When I see something working, he said, I'm looking at the time frames. We don't have, at this time, we didn't have 1,600 followers, but there are 2 times as many people sitting on the website when we talk about it and a video goes up and people are like, oh, now.
Traffic's heavy now.
And all this stuff, he's an analytical, logistics-driven individual. So
Yeah, when you're looking at the metrics of it all, it really gets probably for him. That's the numbers part, right?
That's what motivates him too, because
shit.
you got to have a scoreboard.
For sure.
Like playing, my buddy Rich said,
you got to keep tabs.
What's the point of playing basketball or a game of basketball and you never know who won?
Yeah.
Like, you got to have a scoreboard. That's life too. So when you guys
100%.
talk about enjoying stuff, I'm like, yo, how do y'all learn to enjoy things, man?
So I think enjoying's the easy part, right? I mean, as long as
Being
you're
able to get to the point to enjoy, right?
as long as you're open to it, it can happen, right? If you're shut off and closed-minded, it's not going to happen. But to me, like, appreciating the enjoyment didn't happen to me until someone important died to me, and I realized time is precious.
Yeah.
And that's where the appreciation came in for enjoyment for me, and that's what I'm relicking in right now. I mean, I love you guys, and I love this place, and I love the things that we're building and the things we're doing. I mean, that's pure enjoyment for me, and I relish those moments and enjoy them, and even think about them when we're not together.
Yeah,
it's great time. So,
And I want to chime in just with Chance. Chance has messaged me on a few videos, 2 things that I always remember. He says, man, I'm glad I got to shoot that video. It makes me feel like I'm a part of it, like we was helping me in Kentucky. Mm-hmm. And then another video, him and I shot, we were just talking about friends and whiskey and other things. He said, man, I look like 2 friends just talking about whiskey. I'm like, those are 2 moments where, for me, you go, he's getting it, because it's pivotal. Doesn't seem like a lot. I know, because many people quit right before it's about to work.
Yeah, but you're capturing those moments is huge.
But then it's like this, only an idiot, like, I'm like, did you see what we did with the blendery? You want to walk away like, we're doing this here. You think this isn't going to work?
Yeah, but they're supposed to walk away though.
You and me, I get it. Keep going,
Right.
keep going there.
So for me, like, I've lived pretty much 3 different places my entire life. And looking back on the ones I used to live at, don't live in now. But it's primarily the people that I miss. I don't miss the climate, the whatever. I can
itself.
deal with that.
Yeah.
But
he's a
more
Yankee.
It's more the people.
Yeah,
so,
your folks.
those are the memories. Those are the things you hold close. And when we get into the whiskey or whatever, it's the same thing. It's sharing. It's having experiences with other people, because you shouldn't buy all these bottles and try to drink them by yourself or whatever. But it's the experience you go through of sharing and getting different perspectives. It's no different than anything you do, whether you do it at work or whatever. Mm-hmm.
It's funny.
You got to have different perspectives in order to get off the straight and narrow line. Otherwise, you're just going to go down the same path all the time, and you don't get
to grow.
You don't grow unless you get different
and it
perspectives.
opens you as a person.
And it opens you. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think being around different people with like-minded ideas and interests and hobbies.
Well, even work ethic too, man. These guys gotta
all this stuff. I think we're all hard workers here. Mm-hmm. I think we all have these pillars and fundamental like truths about us that we've raised up from and grown up from, or was raised that way. Even in tough situations, Trevor's got tremendous valor, tremendous honor, tremendous integrity. Like I could give that man my keys to my house and leave for 2 weeks and know that everything would be still there. Yep. Like, you know what I'm saying? And there's not a lot of people that you can trust.
There's a big statement, and shout out to my guy Rich. My buddy Rich got furloughed. This is a true story. Furloughed. He hadn't had a job. Went $50,000 in debt. And he had a pregnancy. His baby literally couldn't pee. So they took 14 vials of urine out of that baby's stomach when it was born. Well, I'm telling you this because I'm gonna be candid. One time I'll say the black thing. I just said, Trevor, I need you to stay at the house and help while doing a litter. I need you to help manage this litter. He's got an old lady who's pregnant and she got 2 kids. Very few people can sleep on the couch, watch a group of dogs. Kid gets sick. Can you go grab him from the school? while he's just got hired at Amazon at the time, and go back and forth to Fort Worth and trust that everybody's gonna be safe and nobody's gonna do nothing ill. I don't even know people like that, you know. So when you say
that's
that,
a big request too.
that when you're saying that, I'm like, it's so hard to find good people. I say it all the time. When you find them, bro, hold on to them. Man.
And I think part of just going back to what we're talking about, I think the blendery has really brought a lot of good people together.
Oh yeah. It nurtures that environment.
Yeah, 100%, and that's because of what I think really Tim and the testament of who he is as a man and what he's building. So because he surrounds himself around excellent people, excellent men that are aspiring for greatness, which I'm so glad to be a part of you guys, because you guys really have uplifted my mindset even in a lot of ways. Yeah. So
I mean, tell me somebody in our group that's not charitable giving, just a stand-up individual.
Sure, would do anything for you.
Yep.
Yeah, 100%, man. I mean, it's and some of those days get jumbled, and even it's like the subtle wins that you have. Tim and I talked about the other day, that 1% growth. So it's like, oh, Jamarcus had to go do this. I had to go to the coffee thing. And I was like, damn, me and Eric said we're gonna do this. I'm like, Eric, and I was like, oh shit, Eric's a good voice. He likes coffee. Come right in, do videos, help, get some free coffee to say the least. And you go, man.
And hanging out, because it's like for us, it's like we're doing work, but we're hanging out.
So I'm gonna tell you guys, make sure your starting five has perspective. I can't be around no bums in general. So if there is a downtime, I can hold the camera. I don't gotta be in the shot, believe it or not. And I love when my people have such depth of character, because character, I've said it 1,000 times, I can scale that. I'm never scaling a business. That's the easy part. It's like, oh, this is a product. Is it good? Okay, the label's ugly, whatever. Character, that's what you connect to, man.
Yeah.
So I had to ask
people long for, because I think it's such a. Unfortunately, there's less and less of it. So it's becoming a huge commodity when people see it, and they want to emulate it. And part of that is just like and like you said, all the characteristics that we carry as good men.
Absolutely, man. So a hell of a time today, as always, man.
Just getting started, dog.
Daniel just texted me and said he'll share his ETA shortly. So I promise you, he's coming. I can show you the message. So. The Whiskey Tango's another one of my favorite people. He's pulled me to the side. We've had some great conversations. He appreciates what we do. Probably one of the most generous people I've met as well. Next to Tim, which is why I understand why Tim chose to work with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could work with this guy because they have aligned values. Values are the only thing oftentimes that keep us together, right?
For sure.
Like how you walk into a place, nobody needs nothing from you, but everybody brings something to give. You go, oh, where did you do that at? Yeah. Not many places, guys. Only in the whiskey community, I feel like, if I'm being honest. And guys, correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm like, the whiskey world is like a magical world of why not, what if, and hey, you should try this.
With a couple bumps sprinkled in there.
That's right.
Gotta be a bum or two. Gotta be a bum or two in any community.
That
there
part.
goes that bum.
But our community regulates itself,
Well, it definitely. Hey, you will get found out.
Yeah.
Jim's like, oh, time to get exposed.
Oh yeah.
You become a product of your environment too.
Yeah.
100%.
You become better because you're around better people.
You surround yourself.
Yeah. Exactly right.
Guys, well, that's it, man. For now, man, keep it Whiskey Man Turkey Jr., bro. Let's nothing but a swig, but a chance. You brought that to finish. Look, it look like
Keep saying it. Turkey rare.
Turkey rare. There isn't Turkey Jr. It ain't this one.
It ain't this one.
We've had Turkey Jr., but not.
It's finished.
It is a finished whiskey.